Fighters Only Television, we're here in Stockholm, Sweden. It's Friday, the day of the weigh-ins, and tomorrow night UFC on Fuel TV. 9 goes down with Gegard Mousasi and Ilir Latifi in the main event because Alexander Gustafsson obviously was pulled out a few days ago after suffering a cut on the eye. Sitting next to me is Tyrone Spong, also a Dutchman. And start off with Gegard Mousasi. Do you know Gegard from back home? You ever trained with him?
Yeah, I know Gegard for a long time now, and I trained with him a lot in the past, so I know him very well.
Did you have any particular interest in the fight with Gustafsson?
Yeah, I thought it would be a great fight to see where both athletes are at right now at this current moment. So it's pretty bad that Gustafsson got injured and pulled out the fight, but these things happen. It's not a game of tennis or chess that we're playing, so it's part of the game.
Are you giving Latifi a chance against Gegard tomorrow?
A fight is a fight. Everybody has a chance, but of course I favor Mousasi. But at the same time, like I said, a fight is a fight, and anything can happen.
So you're in Sweden because you travelled over from Amsterdam. You're normally based in Florida these days, but you've been in Amsterdam because you fought in London last week.
Yeah.
I don't know, Mike, if you can catch this on the camera, but Tyrone's also got a bit of an injury to the right hand. He's got a huge extra large knuckle thanks to the knockout of Remy Bonyaski.
Yeah.
Was this the knuckle that did it?
There was the hand that did it, yeah. So, and there was the knuckle that did it, yeah.
And did you feel it when you landed the shot?
Yeah, I felt it. I don't want to talk too much about it because my fight went well, so that's that. But I was a bit injured on my right hand, and I couldn't do that much of a good training with my right hand. But the fight went well, so I won't talk too much about it. But I got this hand got the job done, so I'm happy with it.
You know, when sometimes we see guys, they'll hit like a knockout shot. The guy will land the shot and he'll just turn and walk away before the referee even stops the fight. Like, can you tell sometimes when you land a shot, you know it's done?
Yeah, you can tell, and that's why I did the same thing. I hit him and I just turned my back and walk away because I knew it was over.
What, is it the feel in the hand, or do you see the guy's eyes go?
I think it's the feeling that you have when you connect and the reaction of his body, and I saw right away like it's lights out, it's over. Yeah.
So kickboxing, you're on a good run. Your last 2 fights, you stopped Bonyaski, which not a lot of people have done before. Very, very difficult fight.
It was the first time that he ever got knocked out on the head like that. So I'm particularly proud about that. Yeah.
And before that was Peter Etz,
Yeah.
which was also a knockout.
Yeah.
So 2 big names there.
Yeah.
The only thing some people say, well, Peter's obviously coming to the end of his career, Remy's just come back out of retirement, but both very, very difficult guys to stop even at this stage of the career. Where do you think you're up to now in your own sort of kickboxing career and establishing your own legacy against the big name guys?
I don't need to prove myself to nobody. I have my own legacy, and the thing is, it's never good enough. You will always have people criticize you or whatsoever, so it doesn't bother me that much. And honestly, I'm not in competition with other fighters. To be honest, I'm only in competition with myself, and I say that because I always try to outperform my last performance, so to get better and stronger, and that's why I'm always in competition with myself and challenging myself to do better. So I'm fine with whatever anybody says. I know for a fact nobody knocked Remy out. None of the other fighters did, and Peter Ertz, he's still beating the best. He was the one, the last Grand Prix before I fought him, he was the one who defeated Sammy Shield. And I don't see anybody else defeating Sammy Shield right now, so I'm okay with it. It's okay.
In fact, speaking of Semi, he knocked out Daniel Gita on New Year's Eve, and also beat Saki.
Yeah.
And as a Dutch kickboxer yourself, Saki and Gita are fighting tomorrow night. Who do you like for that one?
Oh, it's really hard to favor one of them, but if I really have to make a decision, I think Saki. I don't know why, but Saki is just such a good and great fighter. He's very explosive, very technical, He knows how to play the game. He's not a too big heavyweight like me. I'm not a big heavyweight, but at the same time, we know how to play the game. We're real fighters, and we know how to kickbox. And of course, Gira is a big heavyweight, but he knows how to kickbox too. But still, if I have to make a decision, if I have to pick, I favor Saki a little bit. Yeah.
That's actually, it's funny you said that about you know how to kickbox, because one thing Remy said before the fight was Tyrone's not a natural heavyweight and that he's bulked up and he seems to have lost some of his skill kickboxing wise, but your combinations were fast and fluid that night.
Yeah, you know, and the thing is, people mistake some things, you know, they don't know me, they don't know nothing about me. You just see me in the ring and you just see me doing an interview and you think you know me, but you don't know me as a person. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know how they're training or whatsoever. And it doesn't matter, but I can tell you, like, I wasn't really that motivated when I moved up to the heavyweights, and it was a bad combination, but because I put on a lot of extra weight, but I was training less, so that's why I didn't always perform like I could. But at the same time, now I'm completely used to my weight. I'm training real hard. I'm motivated, and that's when I'm at my dangerous. Yeah.
And was the move up to heavyweight just a money thing? Because I know like K1 used to just do 70 kilo on heavyweight.
Yeah.
So if you wanted like money fights, you had to go up to heavy. Whereas now you've got Glory that are kind of doing different weight classes. And if money comes available at light heavyweight, would you be interested in maybe dropping down a class?
Yeah, I would drop down. You know, I'll fight in kickboxing. I'll fight anybody. If I can make the weight, I'll fight anybody, and because I think that I'm just talented with my skill set as an athlete and as a kickboxer, and in kickboxing, the move up to heavyweight was just plain and simple because I didn't have any challenges left in none of the other weight classes, because I beat everybody in the other weight classes, and I was champion in all the other weight classes. So I'm a type of guy who needs challenges to motivate me, and especially particular now in this stage of my career, I just need a challenge to motivate me. And moving up to the heavyweights at that current moment was a challenge, and now I still see it as a challenge to fight some big names, and that's it.
Speaking of challenges, so now you've got the kickboxing, MMA, you made your debut, you're also looking at pro boxing. Yeah. Is this about making money, or is this about like a challenge for you as a martial artist, as a person?
It's both, because everybody who says it's not about the money, it's kind of stupid, because everybody wants to make money, and especially doing something you love, you know, and I love fighting, so I love fighting, I'm good at what I do, so can I at least get paid? Simple. You know, so but at the same time, it's not only in my case. It's not only about making money. It's also, like I said, I need challenges. I need something to motivate me, and a small change in training or whatsoever gets your hunger back. You know, so you don't get in a steady pace for only kickbox training. No. Now I can choose. I do my boxing training, I do my MMA training, I do my kickboxing training, but at the same time, everything adds something to my arsenal, and creates a bigger perspective to my overall game as a fighter. So that's why I do everything, and I just enjoy doing it.
Is there not a danger, perhaps, you could spread yourself a little bit too thin, because there's a different stance for each of those sports and there's different emphasis, you know?
And that's where I have to thank the dear Lord God for blessing me with the capability to adjust and just do it. I don't know, it's hard, but at the same time I can do it. I just do it.
You're too humble.
Yeah, I'm just doing it.
So you're out there in Florida right now. You're at the Black Zillions camp, which is a big name MMA team. How's your wrestling? How's your double leg?
My double leg is real good. You want to see it? I'll take you down.
On the camera, man.
Yeah, I'll do it. No. I'm pretty confident in my ground game, my takedown defense. It's coming along.
Are you kind of following the Crow Cop model of like sprawling hard, keep it on the feet?
Of course, I would be stupid if I want to take a fight to the ground because I'm a striker and my my main thing that I would love to do is striking. So, of course, I want to keep it on my feet.
Well, there are some guys who like to try and get top position and kind of work away from the top.
I like that too. I just like hitting people and fighting and don't get hit.
What about working off your back in jiu-jitsu?
I don't like being on my back. No, I don't like being on my back. No, I don't think any guy should love being on his back.
That's kind of a different conversation. Your next moves, MMA, kickboxing. Do you know what your next fight is? When it's going to be? Who it's going to be?
I'm in negotiation now with Glory and with WSOF because they both want me to fight, and I want to fight both. So I have to see what's best for me and for the organizations too, because they both treat me real good. So we'll see. After this weekend, I'm going back to Amsterdam, get my stuff done, and then back to the States.
Okay, so last question as we wrap this up. You're born in Suriname, which is a former Dutch colony, I think in like sort of South America.
Yeah.
Why does Suriname produce so many good fighters? You, Bonyaski, Andy Risty, all these guys that come out of there.
Suriname is a country with a lot of gifted athletes, but they don't really get the opportunity to explore their talents and their gifts that they have. So I think it's just something that we have there. A lot of gifted athletes there, but they just need a chance to break through, and I'm just doing my best to put Suriname on the map because I really love my country. I was born there, and I have a real strong connection with Suriname, and it's just a paradise on earth, man. I just love it.
Is it nice, yeah?
It's real nice. The weather is good, friendly people, good food, all different cultures, and they all live together in peace. So for me, it's a paradise on earth.
Nice. Yeah. Suriname, Netherlands, Florida. Which one's the best place you've lived?
Suriname, of course.
Cool. Okay, Tyrone Spong, thanks very much for the time. Appreciate it.